What's up, everybody? Round 2 for the day.
Yes.
I'm excited. This time, Chad is going to play some Grey Knights.
Yep, first time I got to play this faction. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Been wanting to try them out, thinking about putting an army together for them.
Yeah.
Considering they're one of 2 that are Psychers in the game right now, get to exercise the Psychic phase a little bit.
1,000 Suns, yep. 3-up armor save is going to be nice.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah, 3-ups to hit. They're mostly using, we'll get to them in a minute, but they all have warding staves for the most part. You're taking the silencers, which have 6 shots. I'm excited to see it in action. I like the Grey Knights as well, and I'll be excited to see how they play out. I haven't got to go against them very much either. So this will be a good opportunity yet again for the Death Guard to continue to spread their wings of pestilence and nurgle up some more friends. So yeah, basically same list for me. If you watched the last one, I hope you do. Check it out. It was a good battle. We were playing the Nova Open missions.
Very fun.
We have Nova missions as well this round. We'll get that situated here momentarily. I think they're relatively the same type of objectives as they were last time.
Okay.
So we're going to be, trying to get in close to each other. I think it seems the Nova missions, at least the ones that we're playing today, have been oriented around giving some benefit to combat.
Yeah.
And I think that's to help mitigate that. Shooting can be really effective in this game, and some armies can really bring a lot of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you consider some of the kill zones that they've been putting out, not as much terrain as I think we're seeing on this
table. It
table.
really isn't, yeah.
And when you consider certain things that don't impede movement,
yes,
I think it makes it much more of a shooter game. So I would say close combat does. My gut feeling says they might need an advantage.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate. They've told us that they've done a ton of play testing for this packet. I think the Nova Open Kill Teams packet it's kind of historical, having GW and the tournament circuit team there kind of build that together. Yeah.
I'm really interested to see what sort of FAQ may come out of this as well, because I already looked for an FAQ on Kill Team for certain things.
You could expect it to be out already,
Yeah, but I think they're going to wait, and I think it's really convenient that Nova Open it's happening when it is. So I think it was good timing on the launch of the game, gives people enough time to get familiar with it, with the basics. I think that's why they're using basic rules towards the tournament setting.
Yeah, more isolated tests there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, that's very cool. Yeah, good points, good points. So let's get into it here. We'll give you some breakdowns of the secondaries. They're technically secret anyways until we actually activate them. So that's probably how we'll present them to you throughout the game. Let me jump over here and show you the armies here. We'll start out once again with a quick Death Guard summary. The beautiful thing about Kill Team summaries is that they're really short and sweet and easy. I've been enjoying filming Kill Teams over, say, 40k. Not that that's going to stop either, my friends. But here you see, once again, my Blight King Age of Sigmar models counting as a Death Guard army approved by the Nova team. Thank you, Nova. These Plague Bearers are actually Poxbringers because they look cooler to me. These 2 guys here, they got the flails. They are Combat and Zealot. The light green here is going to be the Zealot. Dark green will be the Combat. Zealot, of course, gets +1 attack and +1 strength on the charge, +1 attack period for being combat. And then we got 2 gunners. One with the red belly is going to be the demolition specialist, and the one with the purple here is going to be just a regular guy. They both have blight launchers, and then the leader is rocking the plasma pistol as per the last round. Thank you, sir. And the Grey Knight forces, whoop, they got this beautiful silver going on. Sorry, I haven't painted them more than that. I need help. So we are going to take a leader here. He actually has the appropriate model there, the warding staff. It gives a 5-up invuln in the fight phase, and it gives him +2 strength, -1 AP, and D3 damage. There's 3, him and 2 others have that. The Zealot with his cool sword and the skull there will be how to tell him as the Zealot. He also has the warding staff. And then we have a combat specialist here with his halberd. That's also just going to be a warding staff. And then we have our 2 silencers, our 2 Grey Knight gunners. They both are carrying silencers. Those are 6-shot weapons. They are heavy, so if they move, it's -1 to hit. The one that's standing up a little bit taller there, he's going to be the demo specialist, Grey Knight gunner, so he will get +1 to wound against obscured models. It is only a strength 4 weapon, so that +1 to wound can be really nice to have. Of course, it is already 3s to wound most models in the game, then going into 2s if they're obscured. So the Grey Knights can do some work. They also, of course, are all Psychers. So in the Psychic phase, he can only cast a power once, or just once total, period. but he will be able to choose any model that he pleases to do such a thing. So we'll see how that goes, something that he has that I do not, and it is definitely an effective way to remove a model a turn. Grey Knights, unlike Thousand Suns, only have a 12-inch side bolt versus 18, but of course remember that on the 11 plus it will do D3 damage. So let's get into the action, friends. We are playing I think it's mission number 4. We took out a couple of rocks from our previous game to make it a little bit more firing lanes, try to simulate. I think we might have been a little heavy-handed on that last round. This one has a hammer and anvil style deployment. It's 6 inches from the backfield, so basically one person here and one person here. Please excuse the dogs. They're lovely creatures. And yeah, so for this one, it's a little bit more simplified. There's only 4 objectives out there, and it's going to be that if you control 1 objective, it's worth 1 point. If you control 2 objectives, it's worth 2 points. If you control more than your opponent, it's worth 3. Okay, so hold 1, hold 2, hold more. And then beyond that, if you have a model next to an objective and you give up all that model's action for a round, you can get a bonus point.
Okay.
So they kind of like do some intel on the objective. And then finally,
Pace stay.
Yeah, so when you get a chance, take a look at this section here and pick out some secondaries. I have mine as well. Yeah, just that little hood there. And just keep it to yourself and we'll score them as we go along. I'll try to remind you on possibilities. We can always do a check at the end of each round for points as well. So it is now time to roll on the deployment zones. Let's see what we end up with this time, my friends.
All right.
Hiya! I get a 4 and a 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did this last game.
call me Susan. 6, an 8. Okay,
right.
Which side would you like? It's gonna be
I'm going to take the far side.
This side here?
This time, yeah.
okay. So I'll be on the side towards the edge, and because you chose your side, I will place the first model. So it is only a 6-incher. So I'm gonna grab my little 6-inch cheat sheet. Make sure I don't pass that line. I'm gonna put a bud right here on this objective. And I'm already crossing the line. Look at me go. There we go. There you are.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take one of my gunners. You're going to, forgive me. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes with the names on Grey Knights. I've not played them before.
No worries. Grey Knight Gunners.
And I'd say that he was the silencer. Is that correct?
Yeah, you have 2 silencers, and otherwise they're storm bolters.
Okay.
Okay, so I will go ahead and put down another Poxwalker over here behind this little
All right.
building.
Actually going to go over here. Now the fences, again.
Obscurity. You can go right over them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's that 1.5 inches or less, correct?
Yes, you got
All right.
it. And you're also allowed to, not in Nova actually, but like jumping over things that are 2 inches. Like there's like a gap, and you're like jumping from one building to a building.
It's one of the more advanced rules.
Yeah.
Goes into falling and some other things.
Exactly. Yeah, I haven't got to incorporate that stuff too much yet in my time. All right, so let's see. We're gonna do another Poxwalker, this time over here. I got an even spread there across the board.
All right, so let me just check where this fence is. Okay, good. So I'm behind that. Should be good to go. Then sorting the ground. This was my zealot. Is that correct?
Yes, you got it.
Let's see.
So
I
he
just
wants
put
to
him-
fight.
Yes, he does.
All right, and then I'm gonna now put down a combat specialist, or this is my zealot, excuse me. He'll go, I'm gonna put it on the side of your zealot's on. Yeah, my quirk is vengeful. If you check my command roster. So
I'm waiting for some sort of team perk to come out.
Yeah.
For one of those. If you read them, some of them just match really well to some of the Forge Worlds for AdMech.
Oh, sure.
Chapter Tactics.
Sure.
If you look at some of the other
Space
Marines. All right, so I have my leader here. So we're gonna do a little obscurement and some rock hopping with him, I think.
Sounds great. Next, we're gonna go with another combat. This is combat specialist himself. He's kind of scared of that silencer. But I'll go over here behind this poxwater.
All right. And if I recall correctly, this is my close combat model?
Yes, he's combat, yep.
You read my mind
On
on this pair up here.
Playing matchy.
So,
Matchy match.
I'm going to try and work with the obscurement.
I dig. All right. And you've ran out of models now, huh?
I did.
Okay. So, we're going to do some shooters. See if we can line anything up. We're going to use a little bit of this barricade action. We'll set him up there. That is my demo specialist. And we'll go ahead and hide our other one behind this rock a little bit. Still in line of sight, but got some obscurity. And finally, our leader is going to mount himself right in the back here. Oh my goodness. That hole through that rock's pretty crazy. There's a nice line right through there.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow. I'm going to hide more effectively.
I'm going to have to play this game closer to the table.
There we go. Oh God, I can be seen that way too. Dang. I'm going over here. My leader doesn't want to be shot. Oh my gosh, I'm just terrified. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Those silencers are scary, dude. Especially because you got that one command point to make them strength 5. Makes them a lot better versus me. Put that on your, well, your demo doesn't. Yeah, and you can make your demo be a choose to wound against obscured for 1 command point. Because you already get +1 against obscurity, and then you can get +2 by using a command point.
Absolutely.
So, I am down. I'm feeling okay about it. So it is time now to roll on the initiative. I'm gonna get an 11.
Cock dice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna match me. Okay.
The one on the ground, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, so I will do some moving. I'm already, I feel like you're already gonna tag me, and I'm already in taggable spot, but objectives matter. So again, hold 1, get 1, hold 2, get 2, hold more, get 3. Holding more can really run away in these mission types here. So I don't wanna let that happen. Let's see, yeah, take a look at those again. Oh, we're on this one. Yeah. Interesting. Thinking about how I need to move. I need to gain ground. Right now, your silencer can see me as well. It's not good. All right, so I'm gonna get out of line of sight of your silencer. I have an obscured shot at your zealot, but he did move, so he's not ready. I'm going to advance with my Poxwalker. Getting a big 5s, going 10.
All right.
That's always good. I'm gonna go right up the line there. Let's see what I can do to ignore all that. This Poxwalker is gonna go be sure to take that objective. I'm gonna go ahead and position myself to be in scoring range, double it up. We're gonna advance with our zealot now. Getting another 5, that's what I really was hoping for, something big. He's gonna cruise up the middle and take some good looks. Looking pretty scary, to be honest. Don't feel safe. Don't feel safe. This Poxwalker over here is going to make an advance roll. He gets a 3. It's going to go 8. Gives me some ideas. It's going to go right up to that. With a goal to be seen. Dang. Do you think you can see that guy? I wish you could, but I don't really know if you can.
Oh. See your little horn and your staff sticking up, so I would say you're completely obscure.
Dang, that rock's taller than I expected. Well, so be it. I'm gonna take my other gunner here and just go up the line. I will advance my combat specialist, going 8 as well. I'll take my leader and go hug up against this terrain. Dang, there's nowhere to hide very well. My leader's going this way. Dang, I'm scared. Every which way is danger. Okay.
With the lower model count, I really have to think about how I'm going to remove you from objectives.
Right.
And try to maximize scoring my secondaries.
Like, besides your shooting, in combat, you're D3 weapons all around. So you're as far as damage. So you're scary in combat.
Yeah, the goal is to tie you up without getting shot. All right.
Yeah, and at this point, I'd readied no one, so you actually could, just by readying, if your gunners were in line of sight.
That is what I'm searching for.
They could take priority. Where's that laser at?
Yeah, perfect. So I'm looking for him to there.
This is a doable shot.
All right.
And then
my range on that's 24.
Yeah.
And it's a rapid fire 2, which definitely at half range.
Yeah,
over half range.
You got a shot as well over there. And this is where I was asking if you could see that guy, because I was really hoping to play Cloud of Flies and make this guy be the closest. So then you would have to shoot that Poxwalker instead of him. But unfortunately it didn't work out that way, and you totally have a silencer shot here.
And I'm going to take that.
Okay.
All right, and now, so my movement characteristic on these guys is 6. So I really need some decent advance rolls. Okay. So I'm going to advance here.
What'd you get?
1.
Ah, shucks.
So
I really need it. Oh.
I really needed that 1. All right, so I'm looking to get line of sight on him here. That is within 12. Let's get down. All right. He's ready. He advanced. So is there any psyker rule that states I cannot advance and use my psychic ability?
You can do it in combat even.
Outstanding.
Yeah, you can even charge and still do it.
Never played psychers in a kill team game or standard 40k.
Yeah, it's especially potent in kill teams.
I think I had a librarian once, but never really got him in the mix close enough to really do any damage. All right, so close combat specialist. This is my heavy specialist. Leader's here, and then my zealot. So just double check this movement. And looking for 3. All right, so I'm going to advance with my zealot. I got 6.
There you go.
So that puts me in a nice position. So I'm hesitant to go all the way up because I don't want to be in line of sight. Well, I want to keep my obscurement, but we will. You know what? I'm just going to go for it.
Objective grabs.
Yeah, just going to do it.
If you can stay on it, I only have 1 objective right now.
Yeah, and I took the ready option rather than taking the objective there.
Gotcha.
Because I'd rather get those shots and try and eliminate some of the disgusting little pseudo horde coming towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what am I looking at here? I would just make a movement with my leader up to this point, just have him tucked away behind a rock.
Sensible.
And actually, I go just a little further. And that would put me outside of the 6 I initially started with, so we can't do that. All right. Okay, so he advanced. Let me just mark that appropriately so I don't forget. Moved, readied, advance, advance. All right.
Excellent.
Now psychic phase.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm within 12 here. And that's because of Grey Knights, they have to be within 12.
Correct.
And I can see just the top right shoulder and part of the head and part of the right arm.
Okay. But is he, because you can't see the other, that's why that's going to work out, right? You can't see him, right?
Correct. Yeah, he's still hidden behind that rock.
That's good.
You can scoot down and take a look just to.
That sounds sensible to me.
Just to keep me honest.
No, I agree.
All right. So psychic phase.
Yeah, here it comes. So need a 5.
So I need to score 5 or better.
Oh my goodness! First psychic roll, and he's going to need to use a command point.
Yeah, no, I am.
Okay.
I'm going to command point that.
All right.
There we
go. There you go. All right, so it does a mortal wound. I need a 5-up, disgusting, resilient to not suffer. And I nail it with a 6. That is Death Guard for you. Okay, so now we're moving into the shooting phase, starting with initiative ready models. I have no readied models as the player with the greatest strategic advantage, so it's going to move on to Chad with his readied models.
All right, I have 2 readied models.
Yep, you get to fire on both.
Discuss these shots. So I'm going to start with, this is my heavy specialist. It's your...
that is my Zealot.
Your Zealot.
Yeah, combat.
All right, and this is the first time, again, I'm playing Grey Knights here, so I need to look at these weapon profiles.
This is your silencer, so strength 4, 6 shots.
All right, and he did not move, so I'm not suffering any of the penalties for that, but he is partly obscured.
And it's only 24, so you'll be 5-ups to hit because you have a -2 right now.
Yeah.
1 for long shot and 1 for obscurity.
All right, so heavy 4.
Or looking 6, right? This is a silencer.
It's ballistic skill 3.
Right, but you get 6 shots.
So, oh yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the profile directly below it. So 6 shots, looking
5-ups.
for 5s.
Okay.
You got to be kidding me.
Got a hit. Should have got 2 statistically. Maybe.
Because he's a Zealot and I'm just burning some command points. I held on to them too long in the last game. I'm going to burn my last command point and do a reroll. So is that all the dice?
Unfortunately, it's just 1 of the
Just
dice.
1.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That'd trip me out if it was all the dice.
And still burned it for nothing. All right, so that's 1 hit. And I have strength 4 and you are toughness.
That would change everything if it was all the dice. I guess that would even be the hit as well. If it was that way.
Well, we talked about other rerolls.
Yeah, I mean,
rerolling all the dice.
I've just never I'm making an assumption. It makes me want to check things out. You know what I mean? This is we're talking about shooting right now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's also in the tactic itself, right?
Yeah, so that should be this tab here.
Reroll a single advance roll, charge roll, psychic test, hit roll. So I guess that's
single hit roll. Right? So that's what it was.
Which makes you wonder about the charge roll, though. You know, a single because it's only a single charge. I guess you re-roll them both in the charge, but you re-roll just one hit roll.
Yeah, it must. I don't recall the rule at hand, but it must.
Yeah, I think
clarify
it's
that.
I think it's right here. Re-rolls. Some allow you to re-roll a dice roll. So you get to re-roll some or all of the dice again.
Okay.
It allows you to re-roll a result that was made by adding several dice together, like 2d6, then unless... Oh, okay, so if it's like a 2d6 roll or something.
Add it. So if you're adding dice together, you have to re-roll
There's
all
that
of them.
clarifying multiplier there.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad they actually wrote it out. I lost your main page there, apologize.
No worries.
So, okay, beautiful. So you re-roll one dice.
Yep, still have one hit, so strength 4 on the weapon.
So you need a 5.
All right, looking for a 5. Oh, ones again.
Shucks, and that was not a demo specialist, right? The one.
He was my demo specialist.
Okay, so you would have actually been 4s then, due to the fact that it's a +1 to wound against obscure targets.
I don't think I cleared any 4s, but
no,
I wasn't on the rules.
It was not on the hit. It was on the to wound.
Okay,
you
still
one anyways.
Yeah,
but just clarifying.
one always fails.
Yeah, demo versus obscured models gets +1 to wound by default. So you still have another ready model before I shoot.
Correct. All right, and you guys standing out there in the middle of the
Poxwalker,
field,
yeah, cool.
So that is heavy 6 again.
See if I can get you guys down up in this shot.
All right.
Sorry for that shake.
If you don't mind, on the wound roll,
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for 4s in that particular case. Not always, but I get the +1
on the demo one.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So in this case, I don't have that perk because he is not my demolition specialist.
Toughness 3, so you're 3s anyways. So he's going against this Poxwalker from that guy back there. And my Poxwalker is out in the open to you.
Okay, and just so I'm certain, again, sorry for that.
Oh, no worries. You're strength 4.
Strength 4. No, the hit roll?
3s to hit, but you're half range, but I'm not obscured, so you're 4s to hit.
All right, 4s to hit. Much better this time around.
You can reroll that cock dice.
All right. Did not help out. There we go. All right, so that's 4 hits.
Yep.
So now I'm looking for 4s to wound.
3s because I'm toughness 3.
Toughness 3. All right, I'll get it right one time.
3 wounds. So
right.
I need 3 5-up feel no pains or disgusting or resilient. If you want to be accurate. I'm going to nail these 3 5-ups. No, I'm not.
No.
So I take 1 damage, injury table. And unfortunately, that is a flesh wound. Yeah. So that will complete the readied models, but you did have initiative. So now we go to non-readied models by initiative, which is you. So you have storm bolters on the rest of your models.
I do. I advanced with 2 of them, so they don't get to shoot.
Okay.
And then my last one here, I was trying to get line of sight, but he is well behind a rock. So I do believe all of my shooting is done.
Because of advancements.
Correct.
Okay. Well, then I will have a few opportunities. I'm going to take my demolition specialist over here behind this rock, and he's going to target that guy.
Yeah.
Now, I think the only unfortunate thing is that you're actually out in the open to me.
Yeah, no, I was aware of that.
Yeah, which makes me not get +1 to wound. I could spend a command point on a tactic to be +1 to wound as my specialist ability. What's interesting in campaign play is that in order to get additional experience points on your specialist, you actually have to spend their specialist tactic to give them additional experience.
To spend a command point in their field.
Which at Battlegrounds, we're starting to run a campaign, so I'm starting to get my mind juiced up on, like, I want to use my specialist tactics to gain additional specialist experience points.
Absolutely.
Which is kind of interesting. But Innova has no bearing. But, you know,
best practices.
Right, exactly. Good to, and you know, for the viewers out there that might enjoy the campaign purposes, I think I do want that +1 to wound. I am going to use my tactic to gain that as a specialist. So I will be first 3. So you are maybe within 12 inches. No, you're at 13. Nope. So I will be 4s to hit, 2 shots, and I get 2 hits. And now I'll be +1 to wound, so this is a strength 6 weapon. I go to 2s, re-rolling 1s. And they both wound. And now you will get 5-up armor saves, because this is -2. from a blight launcher.
All right. That is my Zealot. I do have a 5-up in Vaughn.
Yeah, either way, it's 5-up.
Just more so for me to remember. And I failed both of those.
Okay.
No command points there.
And now we will do a D3 damage, which is 2. And in this case, I will, because you're not obscured, there will not be a +1 to the roll, so a 4 will kill. And you take a flesh wound. Now, I've already used a command point. Oh, but not for a tactical reroll. So I will attempt to reroll now.
Okay.
So I go down to 0 command points, and I get a 6. So I will get the kill with the tactical reroll.
Unfortunate. Whew. Put myself out there to try and grab an objective, and it's the risk you made.
Yeah, I needed that guy to die, so it was worth it to me. You said you had no other models I could shoot due to advancing, so I still have one other gunner here. Shooting a blight launcher at this. I'm actually, because I either have obscurity and go after your silencer, or I have no obscurity and go after the other. I think it's safer to go after the other right now, as much as I'd like to kill that silencer. I'm going to take the easier shot. So this is going to be forged to hit because I have long shotting. I get no hits. All right, so that is going to be all of the shooting. There is no combat to be had. It is time to tally some points. I'm going to go to an overhead shot for you guys here.
Well, let's, do I have morale to take? I lost one model, so I'm down 20%. Do not have any
no need for a
flesh
broken
wounds.
Check. Yeah, so no need for a nerve check on your end, and no need for a broken check as well. I also am in good standing with that. Oh, I have a flesh wound. So this Poxwalker will take a nerve check. And he rolls a 6. That is enough to have him be shaken.
Oh.
He is a shaken little Poxwalker. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, that'll work fine. So now it's time for scoring. How many objectives are you on?
I am unfortunately on 0.
Ah, because you readied the other guy. So I happen to be on 1. That's a big deal. That's going to crank me up to 3 points. Because for having more than the opponent equals 3.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also I was able to I was able to kill a model with a multi-damage weapon via that tactical reroll. So I will reveal the fact that that is one of my secondaries. So I go to 3 points, and then otherwise no other secondaries were scored. Or I'm sorry, 4 points.
4 points, yes.
Yeah. Okay, and now it's time to roll in the initiative for round 2. There's only a 4-round game in the Nova series. I'm going to get a 9 for the initiative roll.
I got a 7.
Okay, the initiative belongs to me. Just as a friendly reminder, there is a moment in the beginning of each round where you can spend 1 command point to move before all other models. Is there any desire to do that? That also can include a charge. So yeah, you could literally be like, I charge you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was contemplating. And it's just 1 command point.
It is.
Yeah, but that is...
It's a strong tactic.
That's an 11-inch charge right now.
Also don't forget that you could spend 2 command points at the beginning of the battle round to give somebody a +1 save.
I think I'm going to hold on to the command points.
Okay.
I burned them a little quickly last time, and I think that...
Fair enough.
That bit me, so...
All right, the options have been discussed. The movement will begin. All right, so due to the fact that this Poxbringer is out of line of sight, I'm going to take the opportunity to make a charge. Is he out of line of sight of this guy? Because we technically didn't judge him. Or, that was the guy you did your psychic test
Yeah,
with.
so you're talking about this one? Yeah, he was out of line of sight.
He gets a 9, and you were within 10. Look good?
Yeah, so you can end that within 1 inch.
Yep. That worked out. So now I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I am within 11, so I need a 10-inch charge.
And just for clarity's sake.
Yes, sir.
I could have had the option to fall back, which
yes.
I would not have done that with him anyway.
You sure? Because
Yeah.
you certainly could.
No, I wouldn't, because
Okay.
then I can't do anything with him for the rest of the round.
And technically,
I'm fairly certain I can.
You would have had to decide that before you saw the distance too, and you would expect that at such a distance, you'd probably be like, you probably won't make that.
Yeah, well, I think I can get you with my beat stick on that one.
You should. You should.
Although the dice have
I might
been
save
in my favor
just
today.
for the opportunity to turn a Grey Knight into a Poxwalker. I might save my command points for that this round. I am vengeful.
Yeah, do it. Let's see.
I'm vengeful after all. And we're Dark Alchemist. I don't know if you checked my command roster, but just saying we're Dark Alchemist.
So what is Dark Alchemist?
Just we like to do
this
things.
part of the?
We like to brew some brews and. We
just immersing into the characters a bit more.
I'm just getting into the narrative
and bringing bringing a little more flavor to the tabletop game.
Yeah,
I think we could all use that.
Just want to make sure you're aware of our dark alchemy like ways. We're gonna turn you into Pox.
That is exactly why we're just so ready to just jump on you guys.
Yeah, we're
tear you to pieces.
Not feeling good about this dark alchemy.
Cleanse the battlefield.
I'm gonna need a 10 here because I'm within 11, and the 7's not gonna do it.
But you still get to move.
I do, and that's going to put me within range of the objective, which is kind of what I'm really looking for. 2 inches of the center, I'm going to need to actually be propped up. I'll go like that.
All right.
Because it looks kind of badass, too. We're going to ready here.
Okay.
Prepare ourselves to try to target your... This guy's ready as well?
I haven't got to decide anything yet. It's all you.
I have initiative. That's more the reason to ready, then.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm going to do an advanced roll with my Zealot. Getting a 4, going 9. He's going to be happy to go to this location. And we're going to take the... Oh, this one is shaken here.
Yeah.
So nothing happening from him.
Just standing frightened.
Yeah, and he's not even holding that objective either.
No. You do have 1.
Yeah. I feel... I went ahead and I took a pretty good board presence by grabbing those other 2, so I feel... I'm just considering Cloud of Flies right now. Primarily. So I could set this guy up to be safe from it if I play my cards right. But maybe he's much better than one to do it. Because he's so visible, I can nullify your shooting if I choose Cloud of Flies on him because he'll be the closest.
Right.
So you'll have to keep that in mind as you play around this turn. That was a big move because of that. So I feel a little bit better knowing those details as I talked that through. I'm going to prepare myself to attempt to remove this guy off an objective if he goes and grabs one. So I just moved my 5 behind that lovely barricade there. Leader is going to remain in place, feeling safest that way. Yeah. And yeah, that looks like everything I got. Back to you.
All right, so you currently are holding 3 objectives.
Yes.
If I take 1, you would be 2 up on me. Now, does that only give you 2 points at the end of the round, or 3?
Whoever has the most will get 3 points.
Regardless of the number we have,
Correct.
whoever has the most.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that thought in mind, there's no way I'm going to beat you objective-wise. I just don't have that sort of movement. So I'm going to ready this model. And what's my range on this one here? That is 24. Would you agree?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to ready this one because moving forward, taking a -1 to hit because I moved, it's not going to be advantageous just to grab that objective.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's 6 and 4, so 10 inch if I decide to charge with that unit. He is shaken. Does your leader have any ranged?
Just 12 inches.
Just 12.
It's pistol.
I am looking at 24. All right. I'm gonna. Would you mind passing me the tape? Yeah, I want to measure something up. There's no harm in pre-measuring, right?
Not at all. In Infinity, I don't think you can pre-measure, huh?
I don't believe you can.
Another interesting dynamic that would change up the My mind.
That would leave me open there. Let me just measure that one more time. Make sure I'm checking all of my. That would put him right at. All right, my storm bolters, just to be clear, 24 rapid 2. So I'm moving this guy just enough so that I can hit your leader in the back with my storm bolter, but I still want to maintain being completely obscured from your shooting model here.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just check that. Yep, I'm within range.
Hey Duke, I saw you out there, man. Yeah, we are playing pretty singular level-like because that actually is how the Nova mission pack is operating. No one can climb over 2 inches. Now that doesn't mean there isn't multi-levels in Nova, because with Fly and the special Harlequin belts, you can definitely get up on some heights. But generally speaking, it's fairly negated in that play format. So we are ignoring multi-levels. Thanks for noticing.
Okay, so that's all my movement.
Excellent. So we're in the psychic phase again.
Yes, we are.
You could pop me right out of there. Ooh,
yeah.
I need to make a decision right now, though.
You do.
And I'm kind of worried you're going to just kill that guy with a mortal wound, and then my Cloud of Flies would be meaningless. But I think I'm going to have to take the gamble, and I'm going to spend 2 command points and do Cloud of Flies on this model. So it cannot be targeted unless it's the closest visible enemy.
All right. So,
So you're going to need to kill that Poxwalker in Psychic.
Absolutely, with this Psychic phase.
Yeah.
All right, so Psybolt. So I'm looking for 5s. And I got it.
Excellent. Now here's the money. Oh, I get a 5 up.
You do.
Money shot. Nails it! Nails it! I took the risk and came out ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Woo! That was
All
a big deal. So now we're into the shooting phase, starting with initiative readied models. Do you wish to spend 2 command points to be the first thing to shoot before I shoot a readied model?
Do you have a single readied model?
Single ready.
And I have obscurement by your man and mine.
Yeah, it'll be a -2 to the hit.
And the fence. So
yeah,
-2 there.
5 up. 2 shots.
And
that's really my only target.
Yeah, and my 2 ready guys are good to go. Okay, no, go right ahead. No,
okay.
No command points on
Excellent. 2 shots, 5 ups. See if I can get lucky again. I get a hit, and then it's strength 6.
Toughness 4.
Not my demo specialist, so I need a 3. But I re-roll once. Tried to hack that. Got it.
Got it.
So -2. Need a 5 up save.
I need a 5 up.
He nails it. Now he gets some 5 up opportunities. All right, so that is my ready model. It's back to you with ready. Luckily, I'm in a good position with that combat specialist with the Cloud of Flies strat.
I'm going to go ahead and start here.
Yep.
Return the favor. So this is a heavy 6.
Shooting back at my gunner.
All right. 6. All right, and I'm looking for, I don't even know what I'm looking for.
You're looking for 5s.
Looking for 5s.
-2 for obscurity and long shot.
All right. So there's 4 hits. And then this is strength.
Strength 4. Yep.
Right.
That is not your demo, or is your demo?
That is my demo.
So you're +1 to wound. So you would have been 5s, but now you're 4s.
Excellent.
You could spend a command point as well. It doesn't matter now, but you could have spent a command point to be even an additional +1 to wound.
That wouldn't have paid off, and I'm glad I didn't do it. So that's 3 wounds.
Okay. So
and this is D3 damage.
Yeah, I need to make these saves, but there's no AP to it, so I need 3 up armor. Right. Ooh, but I failed 2. So do you simply now I have to take 2? Oh,
I get 2 D3s
that I take Disgustings on.
All right. So first D3, that's 3. Second D3, 2.
So I need to take 5 Disgustings. But it would be done in the sets there. So first, okay, so I reduced to 0 wounds, and now you would roll 3 damage on the injury table there. Nailing a kill, because that 5 goes down to a 4 for obscurity, and he dies. Well done.
All right.
That was a good one.
Needed something there, so he has shot. All right, I have 1 more readied model.
The silencer has spoken.
Going across, and then, so that is again
This time obscurity and long shot once further, 5s.
Yeah, looking for 5s, heavy 6. All right, that is 3 hits.
Wonderful.
And now I'm looking for 5s to wound.
Yes. Okay.
There's 1 wound, D3 damage.
So I need a 3-up armor.
And
Ooh,
you whiff a
dang, no
card.
command points.
D3 damage.
So I need
2
2
damage.
5-ups with Disgustings. No, so now 2 damage on the injury table. And he's gonna murk my other gun.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, this time that was my Zealot, yeah?
No.
Oh, you were shooting this guy?
Yeah, I was shooting him.
Oh.
Zealot was not in line of sight.
Oh, fantastic.
As much as I would have liked to have taken him out.
That was a good kill. That was a good kill. Now I have no other guns to shoot, and it's all you.
All right, so he's tied up. I have 1 other gun. And let me just, yeah. Is there any possibility?
Look at you.
No, so you're,
It's that guy there.
yeah, I was just wondering if I could take your other guy off the objective rather than shooting at your leader in the back. But I think you are obscured.
You're trying to see if you can target the objective guy?
Yeah, Poxwalker, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have line of sight on him though.
Yeah, it's just because my guy's in the way. This dude. Like, I think you could see him had he not be standing.
Yeah, but that's still obscurity.
Yeah,
so.
exactly, yeah.
All right, so that is a
Obviously tactical genius on my part, friends.
that is a rapid fire 2. I am greater. It's long distance, so it's -1, and he's partially obscured, so that's -1. So I'm looking for ballistic skill 5.
Yep.
I get 1.
Yep.
That is strength 4, and your toughness
Poxwalker 3.
toughness 3. So I'm looking for 3s.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm gonna command point that because
Okay.
I still have 1.
Ooh.
Ah,
Shucks, man. Haven't been doing good on those rerolls.
I have not.
Okay, so now it's time for the fight phase, which we do have one, and you are better than me. So I'm going to get 2 attacks, 5-ups.
All right.
Unfortunately, I have no command points to turn you into a Poxwalker, but we will pretend. I get a hit, 2 hits.
Oh, you get 2
What
hits.
what if I need 5s again? Oh my goodness, you
1
take a wound.
wound.
You don't fail this.
Well, I
3
have
up.
oh
Three
yeah,
up.
3 up.
Oh my God.
Command point.
you still have
Different
one up?
phase.
Yeah,
I do
okay.
have 1.
Okay, gonna say.
Goodness.
Okay. Alrighty, so now you get to go ahead and swing on back with all the gusto.
All right, and then the weapon I'm using on this is the warding staff. So
Right.
This is
+2, -1.
+2. So weapon skills, 3 up.
And is he the combat? I think he was.
He is
right?
my combat
So
specialist.
he has
My
2
zealot
attacks.
skills. It's 2 attacks.
There's 1 +1 for the. Oh,
Yep.
he didn't charge.
He did not charge.
So only 1 attack.
Combat specialist always
Oh,
gets
he's
1
the combat,
attack.
not the
zealot. Gets
yeah,
+1 to
absolutely.
strength. And
Absolutely.
So I have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. You've got to be kidding me.
Son of a gun. Wow. Okay.
Whiff.
Well, that is that. It's time for this Poxwalker to take another injury check, or nerve test, if you will. He is going to roll. 3, that is going to equal 4. He's going to be okay. Wait.
4 up, he's out.
No, 4 would be good. It has to be over, but I think I'm -2. Yeah, it's if you.
This is on the nerve?
Yeah.
All right. You have 2 models out.
But I also am within 2 of a model right next to him.
All right, so that's -1, but that's still +2 because you have 2 models out.
Well, it's 2, and it only counts as 1 model out. So I rolled a 3, and it goes to a 4. So like.
Right, got it.
Yeah. Because it has to go over the leadership.
Oh, sure. I'm thinking injury rolls. Still trying to get the phases
no worries,
correct.
no worries. Yeah. So the shaken has not occurred there. I stumbled out of it. We are going to see what happens on to round 3.
So your shaken token actually now goes away.
Right. And now that's still flesh wound though.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
I just kept a flesh wound out there. So we're clearing the tokens and we're doing some scoring. I'm on 2 objectives. You are.
Still on 0.
Oh, I'm on 3. Okay, so I'm going to crank up another 3 points. And I ended the round within 2 inches of an enemy model. So I reveal another one of my secondaries.
And I have that as a secondary as well because I
Okay.
knew I was going to be doing some close combat with these guys.
Okay. So I'm going.
And I also destroyed an enemy unit with a multiple damage weapon.
Wonderful. Put you on 2 there. Okay. And then I don't think I chose being all 4 corners, even though I actually might be that way. I got kill in the fight phase, roll 2 injury dice, and be within 2. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is that.
So you revealed all 3 of yours. I'm still looking for a kill in the fight phase as well.
10-4. Okay, so we are all legitimate. It is Death Guard get a nice startup on it, mainly by having more objectives. The board control is crushing right now. So it is a 6 for initiative on the 3rd round for the Death Guard. And a 6.
And 6.
I've been doing good at that. I have an 8 this time, another doubles. And an 8, amazing. A 6.
And a 3.
Initiative goes to the Death Guard. Round 3. This is the second to last round. And we are going to take our. I'm going to take this guy in charge.
All right.
This is my.
And I'm not going to fall back because
I don't think you can when you're engaged.
Well, I could retreat.
I don't know if you can when you're. Yeah, you can fall back.
Right.
Retreating is a reaction to being charged.
I see. Okay, so there's a distinction there.
And when you're within 1 inch of the enemy, you'll be stuck. So now that's why I'm going to charge you, and then I'm going to fall back. And you can't fall back the turn that you're charged as well.
That's correct.
Yeah. So, ooh, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to have to spend a command point and re-roll. That'll do it. All right. So I move my 7, and I fall back with my Poxwalker. And I only have 1 command point left now. I would have liked to use Cloud of Flies, but it is negated. I'm going to switch the camera view until we switch this battery issue you're seeing there. Doop, boop. There you are. And let's keep it going. I'm going to charge this fellow who can't see me over here.
All right.
Zealot going in for the kill. Going in for the kill. 5.
So that setup was me honestly hoping to get initiative.
Initiative, sure.
So I can make this charge.
That's sensible. I can totally see that. Now remember that at the beginning of the round, you could have spent 1 command point to override, to charge before anything else happens. I would have ended up having to match you on that and roll off.
And you would not have actually been able to make this charge over here, which cost you a command point.
I would have, because the overriding the movement is just 1. Crazy enough.
I forget about that.
Yeah,
I always think those nice ones are 2.
For like my first 10 plus games, I didn't even think about that one. I've been drilling into my head now because it's potent. That's like
absolutely. That could have made the difference. My plan was to hopefully charge in at you, forgetting about that stratagem, which I would have used.
I'd be okay to rock and.
No.
Okay.
I like to play. I own my mistakes on that. But
it still is the chance that it wouldn't work out anyways with a roll off. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So,
but yeah, still, right?
I was hoping to get placement on that objective by charging in. So
that's totally why I call it out as a friendly reminder to train our brains to be expert tacticians. So it is round 3. I'm feeling a little bit more bold with taking my leader out and about. I'm leaving an objective for combat over here. So I'm going to make with my unshaken Poxwalker, he's going to make an advance roll. He gets a 2. It's not very exciting for what I was hoping for. It's going to only be moving 7.
Oh, that's you're shaking.
Yeah, he's
flesh wound.
Flesh wound, yeah. He's unshaken.
Yeah, I really want a shaken and a flesh wound token to differentiate.
I'm using Shadespire tokens for flesh wounds. That's what these red guys are. Because the one that's in there is actually the appropriate shaken token.
Right.
So now I'm going to advance with this other Poxwalker. Is this even possible is my next question. 12? No. I can't even get within range of that objective, so I'm gonna hang tight. In fact, I might even bolster with my leader.
Excellent.
He's gonna come out and play since your guys are getting pretty engaged. I'll advance to the Poxwalker. Stupid 1. It's going up 6. And that looks like all my movement. So on to you to move.
All right. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to ready this model yet again. And So your boss man, your leader, looks like he is within 24.
Uh-oh.
If I ready. And would you agree I have line of sight without any movement?
Yeah, because of that oblong thing. I didn't even look at it, so go for it.
Yeah. Again, I know I'm sitting just outside of this objective, and the only reason I didn't set myself up within 2 on that, I didn't know how your shooting phase was going to go.
Yeah, no.
So I didn't want to take the risk with my 2 range.
Honestly, I mean, like, he's not in range. I don't even have any guns, dude. There's no reason to ready. Just take the objective. Is it because of the -1 to hit? That'd be the only reason not to move.
Yeah, that was the thought. And I don't know if I gain an advantage because you still have 2 objectives.
You at least
so
get, you at least get 1 point.
Oh, I would get a point.
Yeah,
I thought this was just if you were over, you got the points.
Like, even if you have 2 objectives, that's still 2 points.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
would have probably taken that sooner than had I realized
I
that.
feel you. I feel you.
But again, no worries.
That's why
I'm just playing to
Yeah, we're
learn.
learning things. You're helping me train.
So,
This is good.
and you're currently, what's your, I don't even know if it's,
What's your curiosity?
what your current
Death count?
points are. No, what's your current points?
I'm 8 to 2 right now.
8 to 2, so
Yeah.
grabbing that one. You know what, I'm just going to go for the shooting. I'm just going to
Yeah.
try and kill you at this point.
That's sensible.
Just have some fun with it.
It makes total sense
So,
to
all
me.
right, so he's readied, he's tied up, so that looks like all the movement that I get. Yep. So now we go into the psyker phase.
Uh-oh.
This is where I'm really hoping for this thing to come about.
I got
So-
lucky last time.
Because my leader is tied up, I think I'm going to need to protect him. You don't. We don't get any victory points for killing the leader in this.
No, there won't be any. You'll just end up losing on the 4th round an extra command point. That'd be the only negative factor.
Right. And with this respect, because of the fence, I'm already obscured from this guy. So the fact that I'm shooting past
not
him,
necessarily,
no.
because just because you're obscured to be shot at doesn't make you obscured against your target.
I agree.
Because like basically you're taking the most clear point of your model and it's a straight
Sticking that
line.
gun straight through the fence there.
So then is it anything obscured from that point?
Oh no, you're wide open.
I would agree.
All right, so I'm gonna let the leader fend for himself, and I'm gonna side-bolt.
You're going to cycle that combat situation.
Right in front of me. I keep wanting to tell like Hell's Bells or something. I don't
Yeah.
remember what they're called.
Hell's Bells works.
Alright,
It is
so-
just that is either a fighter.
Okay, so I'm looking for a 5.
In this case, he's my combat specialist. Nice roll.
And I got a 5.
Yep, that was successful.
All right, so it's 1 mortal wound there.
Okay, I will get a 5 up. Disgusting. I'm going to spend my
Oh.
last command point on that. I do not get it, and this is
Alright.
the injury table.
Go out. Yes.
Oh,
Needed that.
Nasty business. That was a good one.
Needed that.
That was
All
really
right.
good. I think that I might need to load up an explosion for that one. That was really good. We're going to hook them up. I got one right here. Check this out. Yeah, that guy, he did.
Nice. Nice. Just adding to the immersion
Yep.
on the tabletop.
That was an
Excellent.
explosive kill of that Death Guard.
All
Okay,
right.
beautiful.
So now we're into the shooting phase. You have no shooting models left, and I have 2 readied.
Right. Yeah.
So it was almost, had I realized that sooner. So watch what your opponent is doing. Didn't really need to take the readied on that. But it's good to do so. Nonetheless, I'm going to start here. Take him into the Poxwalker on the objective.
That's not good. So a silencer unloading, huh?
Yep, and so you would definitely be within half range this time, right?
I think so. This is
Let's
gonna be
see.
bad,
Oh,
real,
yeah.
real bad.
And so that's
So 3s to hit.
so that's 6 dice, heavy 6. All right. So 5
Also,
hits.
demo specialist, but did you want to spend a command point, be +1 to wound? You really don't need it. You're already 3s to wound.
No, I'm good on that.
Cool.
Thank you for reminding me, though.
Yep.
So 3s to wound.
All right.
3 wounds, I'll deal with that.
Cool. And
These are all D3 damage, too.
Go ahead, because I have no armor saves.
All right, so first one. Looking at 1.
Okay.
2. So 3 total, 4 total.
Okay, so depending on which one I fail will determine the injury table roll.
Okay.
So here's the double injury, which I fail, so you'll do 2 damage.
All right. Oh, and he's out.
Yep. So see, had I gotten double 5s on that, then we would have went to the ones that only did 1 D3 damage, and you would have only rolled 1 on the injury table.
Got it.
Right. You totally murked him though. Bam.
Sweet.
Nice kill count. So you have 4, 1 more killed model, and I will have to take broken checks. Or nope, I have 4 dead plus a flesh wound, so I actually will have to begin broken checks.
All right, and then this last readied model at your leader.
Okay, you got it.
Flip him. So that is also as a heavy 6, but he is half distance, or excuse me, over half distance. So that's a long shot, and he is obscured. So I'm looking for 5s.
Excellent.
So only 2 5s. Do not want to re-roll any of those. So all right, it's 2 hits, and then so this is strength 4, and then toughness.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. So I'm looking for 5s.
James told me to stop cheating. I ain't cheating, James. He said that's what happens when you die from mind bullets. Oh yeah, I gave it. He's talking about the explosion. I'll check it.
I will not re-roll. I contemplated if I was going to re-roll either of those, and I didn't. Did not want to.
I was thinking you were doing that.
Yeah.
Here comes the explosion on the lagged YouTube here. It's gonna be hilarious. Come on. Bam!
Nice.
That was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Next time we'll keep the model in play, and then we'll pull him.
Yeah. I got too
All
excited.
Right. So that's all the shooting. You don't have any shooting. We're going to start the fight phase, and you have initiative.
That's beautiful.
But I have 2 command points.
Oh, that's
so
what
I'm going to fight first.
That's what he's been saving it for. I'm at 0 command points. So that's a big, this is good. This is real good for you. That's a zealot. So you didn't charge, right?
I did not.
Oh, that's your leader.
It is.
Your leader has, the Justicar, has 2 attacks as is.
Right.
So you will be looking for 3s. These are D3. Your weapon's just as deadly as mine, if not more so.
All right, so that's 1.
All right, we got a hit.
And I have strength. So this weapon is +2, so that would make it strength 6.
Yeah, so you need 3s.
All right, looking for a 3.
Ooh, that is just too bad, too sad. Okay, well, I'm going to fight you
Clutch
back.
rolls have not been on my side today.
That was a charging zealot. 3d3 attacks, and on 6s, it'll turn into another d3 attack. Because
wonderful.
You're the Imperium.
And your +1 strength.
Yes. Ooh, so there's a 6 becoming another d3. So, oh, I'm sorry, no, that's on the hit roll. That's on the hit roll.
That was the hit roll.
No, this is the amount of attacks.
Oh,
3,
apologies.
4, 5, 6, and now on 6s, which I get none. And I'm looking for 3s, and then now it's strength 6, so looking for 3s. Ooh, cock dice.
Cock dice.
Okay,
Whoa,
1 wound goes through, -2, so 5 up to take no damage.
All right. And I have no command points.
Oh, so
Oh,
now
sorry.
it's 2 damage for you. Can I get a 4? And this would be another instance if there was terrain intervening between us, then you could take a -1 to the injury table.
All right.
But not in this case. And I get a 4, getting the kill on the leader.
Ouch.
Well, you know another thing, does your leader have 2 wounds? No, I don't think so.
Just 1 wound for the
Okay.
Justicar.
Cool. I would have been okay because I had a 2 damage weapon. But that was intense and that was good. That would have been another explosion moment. It wasn't.
That would have been, yes.
It wasn't from
absolutely.
mind bullets though, so not as cool. We'll save them. All right, James, I did my cheating. So now we are moving into round 4 after this next morale phase here. In this instance, I have a flesh wound model +4 dead, which equals 5 out of 8 models, being more than half. So I must take a broken test. Roll 2d6, match it to the highest leadership on the board, and I get a 7. And the number of Nurgle, that is I think my leader's actually 8, but at least 7. So I'm good to go. You have lost 2 out of 5, so not more than half.
No broken. I have no flesh wounds, so I don't need to take any shaken tests.
I do have 1 flesh wound on a Poxwalker, so injured, or she is definitely shaken. So yeah, he's shaking like a motherfucker.
Cool. And now it's time to roll initiative for the final round after scoring here. Of course, I have one objective to your none objectives.
Right.
So it jacks me all the way up 3 again. That's been a big score.
Yes, it has. Had I paid attention earlier,
Right.
it would have changed some of that.
Right.
However, at this point, just trying to kill as many of your things as possible.
I'm definitely just reflecting on with how spread out they are and how there's only 4 of them like there is. Like, you know, like I've been on holding just a single objective and only get 3 points. So
Yeah.
it's like, honestly, that's going to be like my primary focus in this mission in Nova.
Yep. Oh, but I do get a command point because I killed...
Something in the fight phase? That would go to me as well.
Oh, wait, no, I cybolted him.
Oh,
That's incorrect. I
True.
did not kill him in the fight phase.
well, thanks for the reminder for
Yeah.
me.
Absolutely.
And I did, nope, no, did not end within 2 inches of anybody because they're all dead. I killed somebody with a multi-damage weapon. So I'll go to 2.
That I did do.
Excellent. Bam. Cool. I think we're all situated for the final round. Time for some initiative. Getting a 6.
Getting a 6?
We're good at that. A 9.
No way I can win that one. All right, ending it with a 3.
All right. Did
And
you
one to the
wish
floor?
to spend a command point to move before anything else?
Let's see.
Or to give a model +1 save?
I will spend to give a model +1 save. That's a single
Actually-
command point?
No, because you lost your leader, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, so you only have 1 command point, and that's a
Alright,
2 command point.
So I'm going to hold on to that command point then.
Okay. All right.
You do get to move first.
Yep, sounds good.
I think I see an advance or 2 coming on.
Yeah, I don't really have a, I mean, really, obviously I'd love to kill something, but everything's out of range. So, I really just want to get objectives right now for the sake of scoring. This will be my first Poxwalker here. He gets a lowly 6 inches. It's not even going to put him in range of there, so he just goes and hides. The fellow over there, he's honestly just going to make a move and hide. It's going to be a boring last round probably. Cool, I'm done moving.
All right. So let's see what I need. That's a foot from there. And that distance for me would be a 10.
James says, you can pull off the upset, Chad. You got this, man. Just more mind bullets.
That's exactly what I'm trying to position myself for. So I'm going to advance with my combat specialist.
Okay.
So 1. And I get 3, so that gives me 9. So does that put me close enough? I think it might. Where's the front of that tape? Is he
I like it.
in the right spot?
It looks fine.
He's where the base is. Measuring
groovy.
from the base.
It's groovy.
See if I can prop him up. There we go.
Nice.
All right.
Good work.
So does that put me within 12?
Are you trying to get the, well, you won't be able to target the leader for the gun though, huh? Because you can shoot and sight.
Yeah, so these guys, because you have to be, it has to be closest and visible.
Right.
So if it's not the closest but not visible,
Then you,
So-
in this case, they haven't like FAQ'd it for kill teams. It's it's one way in chapter approved, but that's nothing to do with this. So yes, if it's not visible, and even if it's closest, you can still target something else.
okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. All right, so he advanced. Oh, pardon me.
Kind of similar to the character rule in standard 40k, they had to FAQ that up and down, both with first like a beta rule and then a chapter approved, and so
Right.
we're just going off of the way it's written.
So I'm going to try to advance up here as well. Whoa, 7.
Shuckintash.
Not worth it. Let's see where that puts me. Not close enough. and then I'm just going to move him up. At least claim 1 at some point in this game. All right, so that looks like that is it for my movement phase.
Okay, my leader is in range because you're in half range of me. So I'm going to shoot a plasma pistol at you.
But first we have...
oh, psychic.
Yeah.
But wait.
And I'm assuming you're not even moving then.
Right.
All right.
You had initiative? I thought I already moved. I did. Yeah, I already moved.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is the psychic phase, and I get to psych your guy. All right, so looking for a 5. And I make it.
All right, so mortal wound to me. I take a 5 up. Hey-ya.
Oh, disappointing.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to command point that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
I could have even done a dang cloud of flies to make it so that had you not killed that guy, then you wouldn't be able to target the leader. The leader is going to shoot an overcharged plasma pistol in your face, unless you want to. Nope, takes 2 command points. Shoot first. So here I go.
All right.
So on a 1, I will be in trouble, but I do have 1 tactical reroll. Hi-ya. I get a hit with a 3. No, you're obscured. So -1. I will tactical reroll.
All right.
And the 1, I'll mortal wound myself. Hey, nothing.
I was hoping for the 1.
Yeah. Back to you.
All right, so. So I obscured myself from here, but do I have any line of sight from my demolitions?
Yes,
All
you
right.
do.
So that's heavy 6.
He's shooting through that hole right now, friends. There's a gunner on the other side of the rock there.
So obscured, so that's -1. I moved, and that's -1. So I'm looking for 5s to hit.
More than half range?
More than half range, so I'm hitting on 6s, but got to do something. Not a single.
Shucks.
Big whiff. All right, so I'm going to use my Storm Bolter because I'm within 12.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire 2 becomes 4 shots.
Just obscured, so -1.
-1, looking for 4s. That is 1. All right, toughness, or excuse me, strength 4.
So 5s.
Looking for a 5. That is a 3. All right.
Shuckatash.
And
I think that.
so I have 1 more.
Oh, okay. 6 shots, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is more than half. So I'm sure he's obscured without getting down and look. So looking for 5s to hit. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, -1 for move, -1 for cover.
Oh, you did move?
I did.
Oh, so you'd be 6s.
Would that be 6s or 5s?
Because it's -1 for obscure, -1 for heavy, and -1 for long
Oh, for the
shot.
distance, you're absolutely right.
Shucks.
So there's not going to be a fight phase.
Right.
Not worried about morale, so I'm going to spend that last command point.
Get it, dude. I want to see you murk the leader on the last shot.
All right, so let's just bring it down to 1 dice. Looking
go.
for a 6. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
Right,
so now you need a 5, unfortunately.
Looking for a 5. Can lightning strike twice. Oh,
no, shucks.
Okay.
It was still a good reroll. Okay.
Heavy round just buzzing past your leader's
Yeah.
head as he holds that objective rock solid. Probably vomiting all over himself.
And then eating it. Okay, so that was the game there. You know, due to the freshness of the Nova mission and how it's played, there was definitely a few moves that he could have done to score some more points. But I was able to get the bodies, you know, even 8 versus 5, and being able to hide out of line of sight. I was able to get some objectives. You know, he definitely had to focus fire his lanes, which made at least a few other targets be able to safely hide and get objectives at the same time. All in all, it was a great game, and I had a great time. I hope you all enjoyed it too.
Well, I enjoyed playing Grey Knights for the first time. I was honestly more focused on trying to play them correctly than focusing on the missions. However, one mistake I made off the bat was putting my Zealot just out in the open. Thought he would survive shooting, but that was not the case. So next time I would better protect and then focus on the missions. Look at scoring those victory points where you can take objectives.
Yeah, Yeah, the way this one works with getting an automatic 3 if you have more than your opponent, if they're on no objectives and you're on even just one, bam, 3 points.
Yeah, no, that was big. I should have paid more attention to that.
Yeah, that part was the key factor there, I think, in the dominating victory points. But all around, Chad, once again, great time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you again for having me, and this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think I like the board a little better with the reduced terrain this time, too.
Yeah, it certainly played well for the close combat.
It was more comfortable.
Yeah, you charged me twice, but I still had some lanes to fire.
Yeah.
And it's probably a bit more indicative of what you'll see at the Nova Open. So,
Indeed.
yeah, great game,
Indeed.
man. Great game.
Well, guys, stay tuned for more. Keep taking fun seriously. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
Hit the
yeah.
bell.
Always do that. I gotta